My name is Delanir Shook, and I am the information collector. The EPA has announced a war. My name is Delanir Shook, and I am the information collector. A potential spaceport in Michigan. To send my condolences to the people of Kuwait. My name is Delanir Shook, and I am the information collector. 30 trailer loads a week. My name is Delanir Shook, and I am the information collector. A major plywood producer has bought a facility. My name is Delanir Shook, and I am the information collector. Today I'm coming to you from the River Arts District of Asheville, North Carolina, with global news you need to know. The United States State Department has taken steps to prevent remittances to Cuba from flowing through the country's military. Prior to this announcement, remittances, which are payments sent from Cubans in the United States back to relatives in Cuba, had to flow through military-operated financial organizations. This is the only country in the Western Hemisphere to operate these. And the State Department has announced actions to prevent this. The U.S. Treasury Department announced sanctions on the Iranian ambassador to Iraq. Araj Majadi is a general in the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. He supervised and trained Iraqi militias and took credit for it. The Treasury Department also announced sanctions on the Russian Federation FGUP, Scientific Research Institute of Chemistry and Mechanics, for efforts to support cyber intrusion on the U.S. energy grid, cyber attacks on the Republic of Georgia, and cyber attacks targeting the World Anti-Doping Organization. In October 23rd remarks, President Trump announced normalization of relations between Israel and Sudan. In introducing Bibi Netanyahu, he joked that they may have heard of him. You may have heard of him somewhere, the president said, saying, "We have a highly sophisticated press." I think that's his idea of a joke. He cited Sudan's history of supporting Islamic terror, including being a safe haven to bin Laden himself, as part of the significance of this announcement. Sudanese Prime Minister Hamdok said the announcement and the arrangement would help Sudan never again sponsor terror. Prime Minister Netanyahu of Israel said he looked forward to helping build a stronger Sudan and cited prior peace agreements when mentioning a shipload of washing machines from Dubai would help drive down costs for Israeli consumers. The president attempted to elicit a comment from Netanyahu that his political rival in the election next week wouldn't have done this, to which Prime Minister Netanyahu replied that they welcome, quote, help for peace from anyone in America, quickly adding that to the president that we appreciate very much what you've done. It's 2020 and everything's pointing toward the election. The British Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs announced new rules as of October 23rd for timber trading between the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. Increased record keeping will occur, and there will be an unlimited fine and 2 years in prison for violation of these new tightened standards. The British Maritime Organization announced the allowance of 2 more tons of mackerel to be taken if caught by hook and a line. That's a lot of fishing. The government of Benin announced on October 23rd that Standard & Poor's would maintain a B rating for the Republic of Benin's credit. Standard & Poor's cited a 2.3% growth in GDP. They estimated that the public debt in 2020 would remain at 43% of GDP, and that there would be a reduction in public debt around 2022. Also, on the 22nd of October, the government of Benin announced it was planning to train 1,000 craftsmen and master craftsmen in 10 trades in 15 centers. On the 23rd of October, South Africa announced a new biotechnology portal online. Bioeconomy SA portal will be a key in the bioeconomy strategy announced in 2014. The bio portal can be accessed on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And that is global private intelligence that you need to know. God willing, next week I will be back with more private intelligence from around the globe that you need to know.